You know, it's always exciting when they release a new Canon L lens. And looking at this is incredibly exciting. This is the Canon EF 8 to 15mm, a fisheye zoom lens with a reasonable fixed aperture of f4. As this is a really wide lens, we decided to go on an open-top bus tour of Hong Kong. Oh yeah, this could be the new Apple store apparently. Obviously they didn't just say that, but yeah. No, not at all. Whoa, whoa. Oh, this is a boring tour, isn't it? And here we have a bus terminal. Look at it. These are the buses of Hong Kong. Yeah, don't pick anybody up. Let's go. Let's go. Just look at that front element. It juts out like Kim Kardashian's behind. But this is weatherproofed, which is just as well, because it does stick out a bit, exposing itself to the elements. Not only does it have a weather sealing on the front element, it's completely weather sealed. So you can take this out in the rain, snow, sun. And it has this bulbous front element because this is a fisheye lens. Not just any fisheye lens. This is the world's first fisheye zoom lens to have full frame and circular. It's a lens for creating some truly dramatic effects. You know, the fisheye works great in these kind of situations because the buildings in Hong Kong are so close together, so packed. With this, you can get everything in the same frame, including yourself. I love how nothing moves about externally when zooming in and out. Lammy looks like a surgeon. It looks like I'm making love to the seats. But I'm not. I only do it on Friday. You can kind of see it on the reflection of the front element. You can pose. Hello. Oops. It's like that evil bastard camera from 2001: Space Odyssey. What's it called? HAL 7000 something like that. 7,000. 5,000. No. Whatever. The angle view you get with this, even at 15mm, is quite amazing. And at 8mm, this lens offers up 180-degree diagonal and circular angle view on the full frame 5D Mark II. You know, this fisheye distorts things. And it's quite amazing. I can actually see up here from here. Hey? Oh, Lambie wants to go. Whoa. How about if I get really close like that? Of course, it works on the crop sensor DSLRs too, the APS-C and APS-H cameras. And it's got this little lettering here, which shows you where the full frame this is. The lettering on the barrel shows you at which point in the zoom range that things start going circular. Of course, on a full frame it becomes circular a lot sooner than on the crop sensor cameras. When you first look at this lens, you'll wonder why Canon made this a detachable hood, especially when this sticks out like that. You don't want to scratch it. But the thing is, once you twist it from its longest end of 15mm towards the 8mm end, you can start to see the lens hood come into the frame. So from around 13mm, it already starts to get into the frame. Apart from the slight annoyance of having to remove the lens hood when you zoom out, the overall design really is quite impressive. And Alambi's enjoying it here. What do you think, Alambi? Thumbs up from Alambi. 14 elements in 11 groups, ultrasonic motor, 1 spherical element and 1 UD element.
Wait, you're blocking the trap now.
Oh, there's another one there. You know, these fisheye lenses are popular with those kind of extreme sports guys. They like it because you can get close up to the action and have lots of stuff in the background. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a parkour guy to come with us on this bus, so let me do some stuff. Yay! That's rubbish, isn't it? Yeah, busting some wicked moves. And here we have somebody's house, and on the left also somebody's house. Hope you're enjoying the Digital Web TV tour of Hong Kong. On the left we have a church, or somebody who likes colourful windows. Here we have college. Don't know about the fisheye, but this is quite amazing. Let's do this more often. Hello, police. And oh my god, there's a ghost. Although my performance as a parkour person and tour guide was a bit dubious, there's no denying the performance of this fisheye from Canon. And it's quite an amazing performing lens too. Quite well corrected. The image quality from wide to less wide is quite spectacular. Canon has crammed in all these elements of lens design, and it works. Whoa. It's really rather well behaved, despite me behaving like a doofus and pointing lens straight at the sun. There's a severe lack of flaring and ghosting, thanks to a super spectra coating that has been splashed on all the elements, and a sub-wavelength structure coating. Sounds impressive. That controls the flow of the light going to the lens to prevent flaring. That's more coating action than a cheap Chinese coat factory. I think more or less.
I'll take it. What do you want?
She loves it. Not only is this lens for the sole purpose of that special effect, shooting with it is incredibly fun. Despite this being a truly amazing lens, I can't get over the fact that the lens hood has to be detached halfway through the zoom. We could just keep off the lens hood, which I do. But the thing is, I can't trust myself being me and that front element. I'll probably scratch the hell out of it. Even the whole kerfuffle of having to remove the lens hood every now and then is forgotten about when using this lens. I would strongly encourage any photographer to give it a go, just for the sake of having a right hoot with it. It delivers in terms of image quality throughout the zoom range, and it offers up those wonderfully wide shots that inject a bit of fun into proceedings. But the thing is, you'd have to be really serious about wanting to use this lens, because it's over £1,000. That's a lot of dosh, but it is quite a stunner of a lens.